most people, whenever they go on a journey like this, they kind of have it methodically planned out and all that, and not your boy. I don't know why. It's just one of those things. Like, I've got a general idea, you know what I mean? And I've downloaded the map, so hopefully I can find my way. But for the most part, man, I don't really have an idea where I'm going. I kind of like it that way, though. So makes it a little interesting. Never know what you're gonna get. Good morning, what's happening? It's Sir William. I'm still on my way to Death Valley. It took a whole lot longer than I thought it was gonna take yesterday, but nonetheless, figured I'd show you around real quick. Got a stove. Stove works really well. There's very good flame control on it. It did take me a minute to figure out how to use this thing because you gotta push and hold this down and then light it, and then it holds itself. But anyway, that's how that deal worked out. Got a sink. The sink is really cool. The only bad thing is whenever you use the sink, you have to drain that water out. So the setup on this thing is definitely better than any tent you're gonna get. I mean, it really is. All you have to do is just pop these things out, and I'll show you guys in the full walk around that I do, but pretty simple stuff. We got a long way to go and a short time to get there. I've got to be back in Sacramento next Monday, so we need to go. So let's ride. Extra plus for the Dodge. Yep, the tablet fits. Check this out. I found Alabama Hills, which is a pretty cool little spot outside of Death Valley. So it's like a mix of desert mixed with snow-covered mountains. It's pretty dope. One of those over there, I believe, is Mount Whitney. I'm not sure. Which Mount Whitney is like the tallest mountain. Now, I've been to Alabama, and I have never seen hills like that in Alabama. So I'm not sure why it's called Alabama Hills, but it's pretty cool nonetheless. And there's tons of area over here that you can camp out at. It says that we're on the Mojave Road, and I'm not sure if this is the same Mojave Road that leads up to the Mojave Trail, or is the Mojave Trail or not. But I'm in Alabama Hills outside of Death Valley, so I know it's a long road, but I don't know if it's the same one. Cool nonetheless, though. All right, so I've got a rough idea of what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up here to Big Pine, and right now I'm over here in Alabama Hills. So I'm gonna go north to Big Pine. I'm gonna hop in on this trail here that I've got downloaded, and then just kind of travel on through. I'll find somewhere to camp somewhere around this area, probably about 4 o'clock, hopefully. So that's gonna be the plan. So I just passed the sign that said something about 120 plus miles until service, which brings me up to a valid point that I want to take the time to express to everyone. It's very important that you set forth some sort of preparation. So my rule of thumb is 48 hours. If I don't have any contact with 48 straight hours of my people, then they know that something is wrong. And that's kind of what I always go with. Now, if, you know, depending on the situation, I may do a 72 hour, but this one I did a 48 hour. 48 hours, if for any reason you haven't heard anything from me, chances are things have probably gone wrong. I always make sure that I have 3 days worth of food and water though. I got 3 days worth of stuff, and I got people looking for me after 2 days, so I should be straight. The goal is I'm gonna try to make it to the Eureka sand dunes and see the sunset over the sand dunes. I think that would be awesome. So, came in off of Big Pine, hopped on to Death Valley Road, and that's the road that I'm on now. Death Valley Road is 25 miles of pavement first, and then I guess the pavement ends. I've got some tracks that I'm following that'll kind of give me a rough guideline of some cool places to go in the park, thanks to Lifestyle Overland. Y'all, there's snow in Death Valley. Look at it. That's crazy. I hope I don't have to deal with this. I hate snow. This is it. Death Valley. crazy. I mean, I assume this is it. I think the whole area is just Death Valley. Death Valley is like huge. They are not lying whenever they talk about these washboard roads in Death Valley. These things here, wow. I'm trying to tell you now. These are some washboard roads like you've never seen. I got a question for everybody. What's the best way to handle washboard roads with the most control and the most comfort? Is it haul ass and hope for the best? Is it go extremely slow? Or is it just deal with it? Leave a comment down below. Well, I made it. I made it to Death Valley, and I made it to Eureka Sand Dunes. Look at that, man. That's the Eureka Sand Dunes. And it's so wild to me how sand just randomly piles up in places to make sand dunes. I don't know how that operation works, but anyway, there's a dry camp, and it's sitting right here next to the sand dunes, so that's going to be beautiful in the morning. I am having to position the truck, as you can hear. Yeah, that's the wind. I'm thinking that if I put this truck to where the front is facing the wind, then it should be okay. If the side was facing the wind, then it would flap around, and I think it would keep me up. As far as the inside goes, and for how much room there is, I mean, way better than the 4Runner. I mean, for real. This is like, I'm trying to think, this is like a small, nice studio apartment minus a bathroom, and you just get to put it anywhere that you want to put it at. I mean, yeah, that's about the best way that I can describe it. I got a heater. Yeah. Hell, I've stayed in hotels that ain't got heaters this good. You guys that are doing the van life deal without all this, you guys are losing. If I was going to do van life, this is the way that I do van life. But I prefer to go park it in the middle of the desert, which is where we're at today. Yeah, I just got ran in the truck by a bat, man. Not like Batman, but a bat, man. Legit, look. What is he doing? What is that thing doing? For real. Yo. I mean, really, how do you explain this to somebody, huh? You get ran into the damn truck by a bat? Come on, man. Can't those things bite or something though? I feel like at one time somebody told me something about those things can bite. I don't know. I'm about to find out how good they taste though if I don't if I can't get the hell back in the truck. Damn. Okay, so I think that I figured out what my little bat friend is doing. I'm almost positive. What he's doing is he's pretty smart. He's flying down to the hood where all the dead bugs are, and he's eating those dead bugs. Smart fella.